will be running for your president of the 2015-2016 school term. What qualifies me for this position is my previous experience on the CEP board. I obviously began as a senator in the 2013-2014 board, and currently I'm the 2014-2015 president. My goals for the upcoming year would be to maintain the value of SPESB with the upcoming merger. So that way, even though we're being taken over by a larger campus, our organization isn't thought of as a lesser organization. So the way I plan on doing that is by first keeping in contact with all the organizations on both campuses, because from my experience this year, that was the best way we maintained a high reputation on this campus. And once that's established, keeping that open line of communication open, so that way we know what events are being planned on what days, and that way we won't overcompensate for the number of events we have. Also, next year I plan on fixing a little problem that we had with preparation. Our main issue with preparation is that when we all did our platforms the previous year, the main thing we kept saying is we wanted more members. The thing is, we got more members, but we didn't know how to finance all of them. We couldn't really sustain all of them as best we could. So the way to fix that is, for the upcoming summer, I plan to keep that preparation in line, make sure that everyone creates a goal that's more realistic and more feasible. And that's it for right now. So are there any questions?
Okay, just probably 2 minutes.
How do you get more involvement in our members, like in our programs, CIPs?
So more.
We have more members, like you just said, but the participation in our programs and events just wasn't there. We had to cancel the event at one time. Like, what would you do?
Basically, the only way to improve that amount of participation is to, like our programs candidate said, we have to encourage more of the committee involvement, because those committees are where most of our members come from. Like, our levy committee, we always have like 23, 24 plus members go to levy in the fall semester. That's because that committee, that group was so actively involved. We kept in contact. As far as the other committees, I'm not sure, they kind of fell off. But if we can improve how we act in those committees, I believe that our participation in our programs can also rise. Anything else? Yeah.
How do you deal with angry members?
Do you mean board members or just general body members?
Everybody.
Everybody? Okay, well, dealing with board members first, I could talk to them, see what's going on, seeing maybe they may be a little stressed out because a couple tests are probably getting on their nerves or something. And after talking to them, we can probably work out a plan, or I could probably go get them help from maybe committee members or other board members to help ease their load a little bit. But as far as general body members, it depends on what the problem is. If the problem is something that I can see a quick fix to, or I can see maybe a long-term fix to, then I can do my best to try to fix it. But if it's like a petty problem, or like they just don't like somebody, there's not really much I can do about it.
I'm gonna do this 10 times by 3 minutes.
I was thinking it, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I know we had a problem with people in their positions, and then further along in the semester, like people just started not coming and not even doing their duties. Do you plan to have any kind of I don't want to say
Yeah.
reformation? Yes. Do you plan to have like any of that in place to kind of keep people from just falling off and kind of just leaving SB out?
Yes. Actually, we were supposed to have one this year, but that document never got finished by the President Emeritus. So, based off where he left off, I'm going to try to implement a plan where, as far as coming to meetings, if you miss like maybe 3 meetings in a row, then, and there's no excuse there, you don't tell anybody or you don't get house and everything that you're about to miss it. If it happens 3 times in a row, we're just going to start the impeachment process. And as far as if we're asking you to perform certain tasks, like, I don't know, make flyers or raise awareness or create some type of event, and it seems like every time we ask you, you set a date, but then that date comes and you just keep pushing it back and back and back. I'm gonna personally come up to you, ask what's going on, why is it taking so long for just you to come up with one event, make it successful. And it depending on if it's a good answer or a bad answer, I can either help you go get help to make it a success, or maybe I could just cross it out in general. Right?
How will you deal with the lack of an office?
The lack of an office. Well, for right now, we're just going to be running out of a dorm room, possibly mine if I'm elected. But other than that, I know we're going to have to find some type of storage space eventually. So I'm going to keep going to student life, seeing if we can possibly get a room maybe in Norton, since hopefully the D building will be built up by then. So if the math department moves out of the top floor of Norton, maybe we can get a room in the top floor of Norton. Or if that doesn't work, I could try getting a room, maybe one of those study rooms in like courtyard somewhere. Anything else? Yeah.
What would you say would be your biggest
My biggest weakness so far would be I try to please too many people, to be honest. Like, I wasn't as authoritarian as I should have been. I should have set stricter deadlines. I set deadlines, but I always let people break the deadline. Like at the last minute. Because of that, we were unprepared and we had a lot of issues that arose from that.
I'm on the same time, not 2 minutes.
What a second day. All right. All right, let's go. Still same question. Or
With half the board, basically, how are you planning on making sure the new board is on board?
so basically, how am I planning to get the
Yeah,
new board to possibly get on track quickly?
Yes, because half of the board is leaving, so you basically dealing with a new board, and you have a bigger campus now.
With that, it all comes down to that summer preparation, is how effective we are in the summer. Because with the old board, sure, most of us were still from the previous board before that, but we were in new positions, we had new responsibilities. For instance, like, I had to be a senator, and then I was the president. I didn't know anything about being a president, so I made a lot of mistakes. But basically with that preparation in the summer with Kyle and other past presidents, I was able to kind of guide my way through it. And by talking to regional counterparts, other presidents, they kind of give you ideas on how to handle things. So I would suggest to my new board members, immediately try to contact your counterparts, see what they're doing, because just because they're new, they need to know that they're not the only ones that's new.
Since the president is the figurehead of the chapter, and we're getting a bigger university, there'll be things that I would imagine would be desired to happen over at the main campus. How are you going to be able to present NSB in a way that seems desirable for a college that doesn't think anything about it? And the follow-up question is, how can you like merge with other groups?
Okay. To answer your question about you said on the other campus, our organization isn't seen as it doesn't seem popular on the other campus.
Well, I'm saying that there was times where before the merge, they were actually thinking about X-naying a lot of campuses here, and a lot of the engineering program campuses were some like NSB Suite. They were thinking about getting rid of those. So I think that I'm saying, hey, how are you able to sway them in the other direction?
The best way to do that, we would have to incorporate a lot of Kennesaw students into the organization, and that won't be a problem because I know at least about 20 Kennesaw members that have contacted me already that said they're ready to join our chapter. So depending on who they know, what they know, we can get into contact with other organizations on Kennesaw that have more of a pull on campus. And if we can get in line with those organizations and they can back us up, then we won't have a problem with staying relevant on that campus. And this follow-up question was?
Follow-up question is, merging with the, well, not merging, but collaborating with the other organizations on that campus.
I would have to do the exact same thing I did this year. I would have to go out in the beginning of the year, find all of the presidents of the other organizations, and getting all of their contact and trying to keep in contact to see what's going on in what campus. The best way that we did it, if any other organization had a flyer or some event coming out, we allowed them to promote it on our group meet, so that way our whole organization would know about it. If our whole organization shows up at their event, they see that we're supporting them. 9 times out of 10, they'll come support our events as well. So if they support our events, we support their events. We won't have a problem staying relevant at all.
I just got a comment. Contact Joanne Clark. She's up there now. She's like the student life and outreach director up there. So she'll be a go-to person. No, she's still like over to the offices.
How I feel this year went a lot better than expected, and that was our only downfall. We did too good this year compared to last year with our whole membership and how even in these elections we actually have competition in these elections this year. So just by that you can see what type of impact we had on our membership. So the only issue, like I said, we didn't prepare enough. We didn't know. We really underestimate our membership. That's our biggest flaw.
How do you, I feel like, I'm gonna say stay in time after a minute.
I feel like a lot of people just kind of like give up with this beat, like when it comes to spring semester. How do you plan on retaining the members and keeping them active and actually coming to the events that we do have planned in the spring? And actually, you know, because I feel like even the meetings are not as packed as the ones in the fall.
No,
Why do you think they're giving up?
that fell off because he fell off as a board. Think about it. This was the first year I've ever been in this where we actually canceled both meetings. Most of our events that we had planned for fall semester we canceled, and that really wasn't due to improper planning, but we kind of just got lazy as the new semester came in. We kind of tired ourselves out in fall semester by pushing so hard and getting everyone so excited and hyped about this week that when the next semester came, all of us were tired. We couldn't really keep up anymore. So we'll have to plan out both semesters better, so that way the board is energized throughout the entire year, not just one semester. Because the board is an immediate impact on the members. If we're tired, the members are going to be tired. If they see that we're tired, they're not going to want to show up anymore. So that kind of fell on us. Anything else?
How do you plan on keeping the board chemistry?
Basic, to keep the board chemistry up, we need to keep in constant communication. One, we need to not always just worry about work. We need to know how to have fun with each other, because that was a good aspect that we had this year. Even though we got a lot of work done, we still played around a lot more. Like, there were a lot of times we just joked around for no reason, but surprisingly, we succeeded expectations. If I can continue that trend, then we should be good to go.